YouTube, I am back. Okay, little one is napping and I'm ready to go ahead and share my story. So this vlog is about how I got pregnant with uterine fibroids. What did I do? What lifestyle changes did I make before I got pregnant and all that. So this is how I got pregnant, and then I'm going to create a vlog on being pregnant with uterine fibroids because I had quite a few, so I don't want you to think I'm talking out two sides of my mouth. I had more than one. So when I say how I got rid of them, I didn't get rid of them all, but I did get rid of a few that were in a position that weren't optimal for birth and a lot of things. So anyway, before we got pregnant, I had, I knew I had fibroids. My OBGYN had mentioned it. Now the OBGYN that delivered our baby is not the same one that I saw over the years. So, I knew that, but it was always like, oh, don't worry about it, it's not a big deal. And I wasn't having any problems, no real problems. I just knew the word fibroid, okay? And I knew I had that, and she wasn't worried, so I wasn't worried at that time. Now, when I made the first video where I was trying to conceive, I didn't even think about the roadblock that those fibroids would cause me. I hadn't even thought about that. It just slipped my mind because I had faith and trust in my doctor. But I was in a good position because of some lifestyle changes that I made before we even tried to conceive that I didn't even think about. So 2010, we with my church, we did something called the Daniel fast. Now it's January. A lot of people that are Christians are doing the Daniel fast. So we did that, but the church gave us a pamphlet, and the pamphlet said no salt, no sugar, no meat, no dairy for 21 days. Okay, so my husband and I read that pamphlet and we took it literally. So we said, if the food requires us to put salt in it, we cannot eat it. If the food comes with salt, we cannot eat it. So we were basically vegans minus salt. So if it didn't have natural sodium or natural iodine in it, we didn't add it to our diet. Unfortunately, I don't have an iodine deficiency, so that's something. Now, I can talk about the importance of iodine now, but anyway, we only did it once a year, 21 days, wasn't a big deal. Anyway, but just doing that jump-started my weight loss, because at that point, I had just moved to a new state with my husband, and I was eating a lot, and I was tipping the scales at 199 pounds, and I'm 5'3". So I was climbing up there with my weight, and it was just getting higher and higher. So anyway, I lost within those 21 days, I lost 20 pounds. I lost 20 pounds. The weight fell off. So when I got inspired, because I was like, oh my gosh, I can lose weight. Because I've never been very thin. But anyway, so I was just encouraged. So I was like, I'm going to keep going with this. And some of the lifestyle changes that I kept, minus the salt, because you do need certain levels, you do need salt. So I kept some lifestyle changes. We continued to eat meat and things like that, but we slowly added it back into our diet, and then I began to exercise more, and I noticed I was actually able to maintain that lifestyle. So first of all, I changed my diet, began to eat a lot of healthy foods, the darker the green, the better. I began to eat more and more dark berries, more and more like blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, anything really, really dark and rich in color. Began to eat a lot of that, and began to drink even more water. But I also added to my diet blackstrap molasses. Blackstrap molasses. I added this to my diet being naive. Okay, I had gray hair, and I had heard you want to get rid of gray hair. I had blackstrap, but blackstrap has a million health benefits, and one of the health benefits, it depends on who you consider your reliable source. I can't say that a lot of medical journals and medical studies in the such and such association has put their stamp on this, but in the holistic world or in the natural, people that are kind of, if you take vitamins, they'll even tell you vitamins can't even really be proven to be helpful because there's not enough whatever research. But anyway, so my point was, this has been around for a while, and if you ask a lot of people, they'll tell you that that are in the know, it has a lot of health benefits. And one of the health benefits, it has been mentioned, and for me, in my case, it was true, it helped to shrink and to dissolve some of my fibroids. It's known to increase your iron if you have gray hair. If you take so much of it, it can help restore that the gray back to its original color. It is really awesome. Where can you get it? You can get this at Whole Foods. You can get it at Sprouts. You can get it at a lot of health food stores. Blackstrap molasses. I highly recommend it if you have uterine fibroids. Of course, talk to your doctor first, but at least 1 tablespoon, 1 or 2 tablespoons a day. You can put it in your oatmeal. You can put it in your smoothie. That's how I took it. It's very, 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 very sweet. Keyword is molasses. Okay. So that is how I believe I shrunk and eliminated a few of my uterine fibroids, by being more physically active, drinking lots of water, eating right, and then adding this. I really believe this helped. If you have used blackstrap molasses, please comment below. Share, because it's not many people know about this. And it's very easy to develop fibroids, especially if you eat a diet high, a lot of meat, and you're around a lot of plastics. And unfortunately, a lot of African American women are known for having uterine fibroids, which is interesting to me. So think about how much meat you're eating. And I eat meat, but just think about how much meat you're eating, and also what type of lifestyle. Are you sedentary or are you moving? Okay, so that's what this one's about. And then I'm going to upload another video on being pregnant with fibroids. Actually, you know what, I could just continue going on right now about it, but no, I won't. I'll just make another one, because somebody's probably Googled and you came to this video because you wanted to know about how to shrink your fibroids. So that's it. I'm out. And click like and subscribe. You can find me on Instagram also. Bye.